Good morning, everyone, and welcome to another edition of Bleeding Crypto's Morning Brief. Today is, sorry guys, this is not the morning brief. This is the market update. I do videos all day long for my different groups, and each group has a different title. So let's do this. Let's just start over. You guys never heard that, all right? All right. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to another edition of Bleeding Crypto's Market Update. Today is Wednesday, October 16th, 10:26 a.m. local time. I hope you're having a good day, morning, or afternoon, depending on where you are in the world. Let me start off by protecting myself and giving you my disclaimer. I am not a financial advisor, and this is not financial advice. This is to be used for entertainment purposes only, for your fantasy paper trading. All right, guys. So I gotta hand it to the Bulls. Yesterday we had a very sweet move. Very, very sweet move. And for those who are part of my Telegram channel, so I did make some changes on here only because I used this one. I had posted on here and I want to continue to add to it on my Discord group. And there was a high block data that came in that I put on yesterday in my chart. And I ended up putting on this chart. This is what we did. Look. So what did we do? We stepped in front of it. We're able to understand where the market's going to go with a high probability because of those liquidations. This came up. We have to take it. Guys, it's not going to work out every single time, but if it works out 7, 8 out of times, you take it. And if you do have, 2 or 3 that are wrong, you look at the past 7. But what you can do is change the rules when you feel like doing it, because then you don't have any real track record. Track record is established by doing the exact same thing again and again and again, and then getting the average. So you have to do it whether it's uncomfortable or not. And look, it paid off. So it was a really nice thing to see, nice thing to wake up to and see this spike happening in the morning. So it was great. And look at where we are. Look, we're above the do or die line for the bears. That's significant. I'm not going to take that away from the bulls. I'm not taking that away from the bulls. Okay, so here's where things begin to shift, and they begin to shift in a positive way. However, with that being said, this is bullish, do or die line for the bears. Guess what you're not allowed to do? Guess what you're not allowed to do? You're not allowed to you're not allowed to have any exuberance, excitement, any type of emotional feeling that's going to cloud reason. Because as an analyst, you can't have that interfere with your analytical projections, because what's going to happen is you're going to get a false reading. The trader in you, hell yeah, let's high five, let's bump chests, let's do all of that. Great. But when it comes down to sitting behind the screen and say, okay, all right, let's calm down. We're above the do or die line. The bulls did it. All right, what's next? Guess what, guys? Nothing changes. And for you to see this, that nothing changes, I'll have to go to the higher time frames. But I'm going to do this. I'm going to clean up the chart a little bit, okay? I'm going to clean up this right here. Wait, hold on for 1 second. Actually, I'm going to leave it, but I'm just going to change it. Here's why I'm going to leave it. Whenever you have big here's a perfect example, actually. Look, this was a big liquidation contract. We came up and we took it. When we took it, it became an area of, established support. So these contracts, these areas, they're meaningful. There's liquidity there. There's huge amount of people stepping in, and it becomes a notable area. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change this to green. Okay, I want to change this to green, and then I'm going to change this to, I'm just going to take that off of there, and that's going to be support. And then I'm going to do this. I'm going to put this resistance. This had an effect on the market. So this becomes resistance. And there we go. All right, so before we do anything further, I have to live up to my end of the bargain. I gave you my word yesterday. If you listened to the video yesterday, I gave you my word that I'm a man of my word, and I'm very, very transparent. I don't hide behind an avatar and tell you all this great stuff and not back it up. All right? Let me show you this. Yesterday's copy trade results that I told you, that I verbally told you the amounts. Now I need you to fact check me. I need you to hope you wrote them down. If you didn't, go back to yesterday's video. And as I was writing them out, I want you to see if I was lying. The copy trade results for yesterday. 10 trades, 9 wins, 1 loss. 9.13%, 9.62%, 14.29%, 10.03%, 12.66%, 0.56%. I guess I should have said this is more of a push. This is not, I mean, granted, I'm not going to be ungrateful. I didn't lose, it's a win. But you know what I mean? This to me is a push. Kind of like when you break even with the blackjack dealer, that you push, they don't make money, you don't really make any money, but you didn't lose any money. So that's really a push to me. I'm still grateful though. 6.51%, 13.61%, 2.9%, 2.15%. I lost. I can't help it. I'm going to lose. But how I handle that loss is what makes all the difference. This is something that happens every single day. And I keep on telling you, and I show you guys every day. If you're in my free Telegram channel, you get to see the updates every day. So it's not like I'm completely transparent. Now imagine, guys, not having to do nothing for your money. Just open the account, fund it, watch my video, because there's certain settings that you need to have in order for my system to work. You have to have. With those settings, you'll get blown out. Yesterday overnight, I woke up to a really cool congratulations from my Discord team. They send me a screenshot. I became the #1 copy trader for the exchange. The exchange that's hosting me. #1 copy trader. Have an 81.66 win rate. 81.66% win rate. I'm really proud of that. I'm not telling you this to show off. I'm telling you this because I'm proud of it. Why am I proud of it? Because you don't know what I've been through. You don't know how many times a grown-ass man was crying because I had the desire so bad to learn it, and I couldn't seem to get it. I wish when I thought that I figured it out, I fall back down and I get back up, and years of doing that, years of it, to get to the point in 3 weeks. I joined the copy trade program 3 weeks ago. And in 3 weeks to be able to move up the ranks to #1 and have the highest win rate, that's significant to me. I'm so grateful for that. And I tell you this, well, because you guys, $25 a month, that's all you need. $25 a month. I have a gentleman, and you don't even need to have a lot of money. I have a gentleman in my Discord. He sent me a screenshot. I tripled his profits in 1 week. Tripled it. Fuck, you know what? Let me do this. I'm gonna pause it. I'm gonna take a screenshot of it, and I just want to erase his name. Just privacy. Give me 1 second. Let me pause it. All right, guys, I'm back. Here it is right here. Again, guys, I'm not doing this to show off. I'm just doing this to be transparent, to tell you that you're going to risk $25 for somebody who's doing all the work. I'm doing all the work. You have to do nothing. How much have you lost that you can't risk $25? Look, copy trade account almost tripled the profits amount it was last week. Okay, it feels so good. It feels so good to be able to put free money in somebody's pocket. That was his account. He just leaves it there. He sets it and forget it. That's it. Nothing. The money just rolls in. But you need to also understand that you may think that sounds too good to be true. That represents the 7 years of blood, tears, and sweat that I've put into this market. If nothing else, go to my market update videos and listen to how I analyze the market. Listen to how I view the market. And then you tell me if you think that I know what I'm talking about. And if that's a yes, come send me a DM. Send me a DM. And once you get, I'll send you the link to my website. When when you get signed up, send me your email address. I'll get you verified and get you the link. You're going to watch the step-by-step video on how to set up your copy trade. I have a step-by-step, exactly what you need to do. You don't need to be techie. Just follow it. Follow the bouncing ball. Follow the bouncing ball and try it out. Try it out. All right, guys. So let's talk about your next steps. What do you do here? You're bullish. You're excited. What's next, BC? Well, you need to look at the big picture. Okay? You need to look at is this out of the question here? No, it's not out of the question. And here's why. Watch this. I'm going to go to the daily time frame. Okay? Look at that. Amazing. Beautiful. Bulls did a great job. But you know what we need to do? Look. Sorry. Look what you need to do. Great. You went up. But now what do? You build. If the bulls really are here, you are not afraid of market structure. Because market structure, that word alone implies that you need to drop to put in a lower high. And if you look at the entire market structure, we still have not broken the uptrend. We never broke the uptrend that we started here. Never. Look, we put a low, put a high, higher low, higher high. This higher low is a little bit deeper than the continuation rule because it invalidated it. So we went to the consolidation rule. Do you remember back here? We were here for 16 hours. We had 4-hour candles before we went up here. Then we had an overextended move. So guess what that causes? An overextended higher low. But did we break? Did we invest? No, we did not. Watch this. Look. Okay, so we invalidated the continuation rule. So what happens when you invalidate it? You go to the consolidation rule. Look. Wicks don't count. Okay? Candle bodies. Look. Right in here. And we had extended. What do we do here? We put in a higher low with a double bottom. The moment that we close above here, this is a higher high. No matter which way you want to look at the market, you cannot take that away from the bulls. You cannot take that away. So the uptrend wasn't lost. It got close to being lost here, but close doesn't matter. Okay? What matters is the hard facts, and the hard facts that we maintain that. So why would you think anything different? Why would you expect to look for anything different other than the exact same process? Now, here we have 382.50. We want us to come down here to the, it can happen and it can bounce. The difference between a continuation rule and a consolidation rule is that a continuation rule, you get a quick move up. A consolidation rule, when you invalidate the continuation rule, it tends to hang on a little bit better. And let me give a quick illustration for a lot of the new people that are following me. Let me show you what I mean. So you had this move here. Look, see this quick move here? You see this move here? When we came down into here? Look at this. Look at the 4-hour time frame. Watch this. Look at this. Look at this. See that spring action? Boom. Spring right away. But look what happened here. Look what happened here. Watch this. Look what happened here. Here we invalidated the continuation rule. So here it is right here. We broke a full candle. I don't care about wicks. A full candle. So we were forced. And look, 1, 2, 3, 4 4-hour candles, a little more of a consolidation, and then we started to go. Now, again, we had that overextended. We invalidated the continuation rule. Consolidation rule kicked in. We swept the lows. Nice double bottom market structure. There's a result, a higher high. And we are above the do or die line for the bulls. So with all this being said, you should not fear the higher low, you need to change your mentality from fear to opportunity. You need to remind yourself this. It's almost like doing, I don't know, I've never done, I mean, I tried it once, but I'm not into it. I don't have the personality for yoga, but it's like training your mind. When you feel something, you think this. So every time you're afraid, actually, let me phrase it this way. I want you to think back. I want you to think back just for a moment how you felt, honestly, how you felt when Bitcoin was here, 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 here. And I'm not being sarcastic. Think about it. Fear. What did you see on Twitter? Fear, 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 right? No one can deny that. You can go back to these dates and look on Twitter. Now, imagine this. Every time you feel fear, you tell yourself, whenever I feel this, it's always been the best opportunity in the market. And you replace that fear with the excitement of what opportunity can bring. And if you were to step in, guys, I'm not kidding, if you were to step in and you were to just blindly buy, every time you had the max fear, the most fear that you saw on Twitter, would you have won without even catching the bottom? Let me give you an example of what I mean. You catch this even halfway here. Just catch it halfway here on the fear. Oh, it's gonna. You just buy, just blindly buy. I'm gonna listen to BC. I'm fucking blindly buy. The next day, would you have been happy about it? 3-4 days later, would you have been happy about it? You bought on this candle, okay? And it kept on going. It's okay. If you're really strong, you'll buy again. But let's say you didn't buy again. You didn't catch the bottom. I don't care about catching the bottom. Right here. You bought right here like, oh shit. Here we go. I'm just going to buy. I'm just going to trust BC. I'm going to. Are you happy in a couple of days later? Oh, I'm feeling uncomfortable again. I got to step in. I got to stick to the rules. I'm just going to buy again. I'm going to buy again. Would you had made money on that? Would it have been a good decision to step in and buy every time you felt fear? The market is gonna nuke. Ah, shit! Fuck it. I'm just gonna step in. It worked the other 3 times. The other 4 times it worked. Fuck it. I'm gonna do it. Ah, man, it's a bad decision. It's a bad decision. Okay, BC just said, just do it. Next 2 days later, you're in green. And then look. Literally every single fucking time you step in and you buy when it's the most uncomfortable, it's going to change your life. But in order for you to do that, you have to change the way you think, the way you're programmed. Completely different. And that's honestly going to start, and this is no joke, I love Twitter, but it's the worst shit you can do if you're learning how to trade. Following Twitter is the worst thing you can do. Pick a handful of people who can give you both cases, who can utilize the technical analysis tools that are available to us to measure markets and that have the accuracy. There's quite a few people out there. I talked about them very regularly. Look at my buddy Paul J. Look at my buddy Stefan. Look at Nebraska Gunner. Look at Income Sharks. There's some good people out there. Castillo Trading. Look at the way they handle the market. Look at the way they view the market. They lead by example. I don't have a lot of time to follow Castillo. I'm in his Telegram channel, and I don't have a lot of time, unfortunately, man. I haven't seen a lot of his updates, but he has a great system, completely different than mine, and he's always stepping in on the fear. And you'll notice that. Most people, sometimes it eludes people. They don't really stop to think, when does he buy the most? Over here. But you know why? Because he's lost a ton of money. You know how I know that? Because now he knows where to buy. You think that's just, you're born with that? You think you come to the market, oh, I was born for this shit. No, that's what you come here thinking until you lose it all. I know the people who lost a lot of money. everyone that I just named, they all lost it all. That's why they're so good now. Because you can only make so many mistakes so many times before you stop repeating them and you start doing the opposite. So, don't take this higher low as fear as it's over. If this holds, okay, meaning that if it comes here, it starts to bounce, gets above here, back test this, and gets above here again, which most likely, you have to think about the odds. Okay, look, every time we came here, we're rejected. Look. Anytime we came here, we're rejected, right? But when have we come back? When have we hit this from the underside after putting in such a great market structure and getting above major resistance? There hasn't. Coming in here after everything is done and still understanding that there's still a good possibility that we may go here. Why would you say that, BC? Why are you being such a bear? Well, slow down for a second. Slow down. Everything I always tell you is based on facts. Not based on what I think the market, I know where the market, I don't know shit. I just follow the money. Watch this. Oh shit, they knocked out. It was 25 billion this morning. Hold on. Let me make sure this is the right. Let me make sure this is the right one. Oh, they already taken them in. Oh wow, they knocked out. There were $25 billion. They already knocked out 5 billion. All right, so just 20 billion. So I got 20 billion reasons why I'm looking for a higher low. I'm not telling you we're dropping to 50. No. The market did what I needed it to do for me to say, this time's different. I see the difference in the acceleration. I see these candle bodies. I see these higher highs. You don't think I notice all that shit? I notice everything. What's different between here, here, and here? The market structure. But I also understand that in order to go to all-time high, I can't do it from here. I cannot possibly start breaking through all of these resistances when you're overextended like this. Do you know why? Because you're running out of gas. It's running out of gas. Why is it running out of gas? Because you have to think of the way the money flows. How does the market go up? You know how the market goes up? It's the same people taking profit and rebuying. You think it's you? You think it's Twitter twat traders? You guys are peasants. You guys combined couldn't buy a fucking Bugatti for the money that you guys put in the market. You guys think you're badasses. I put 10 grand in it. Oh, fuck you. You ain't nothing. You're a peasant. The market makers, the whales, these guys that are putting in 44 million 100x contract and are getting wiped out, and yet they have all the contracts with hedging. Look. Let me show you the size of these contracts. Look, these guys, these motherfuckers with the big balls, 125 million X contract, 109 million. These guys are moving it. You're nothing. You are a peasant. Those guys will take profit. Those guys create market structures. Those guys step in and buy that. However, they're also looking for opportunity. Where you see the invalidation of a continuation rule going into a consolidation rule, where you see that as fear, they see that as max opportunity. Say we don't. We invalidate the continuation. This is still, based on this performance, if we come down here, I'm no longer thinking 51,500. No longer thinking it until we close below this. If and when we do, because of the way this behavior is different. Take the time, when I'm done with the video, snap the line on this channel like I did, and then look at it and study it and watch it. See the behavior. Look at the oscillator. Look at the weekly RSI. Look at the weekly MACD. Everything. It's very different. And then go back here and look at the weekly RSI and the weekly MACD. Go back here and look at it. Go back here and see if you can tell the difference. We have a full reset with a near bull cross about to happen. And then I want you to do this. Then I want you to go squeeze, zoom in on your chart, and then look at the previous bull run before it started. Where was that MACD and where was that RSI? And you're going to understand why today, after seeing this, BC can be from 51,500 to the bulls proved it. Because I told you, I don't give a fuck. I'm going to make money either way. I just showed you. I show you my stats every day, both long and short. I don't care the direction. I'm going to make money no matter what. No matter what. I don't give a fuck about the direction. But the macro view is what I'm trying to give you here. The macro view is now telling me that the bulls are finally wanting to break this cycle and they're willing to head to the next level. But as a professional trader, I realize that for that to happen, you need some profit taking. You need that profit taking. So my advice to you is this. When you see this come down, whether it's here or a little higher, I don't know. When you see that come down, you better have a plan where to step in. Because here's the thing. You don't have to know a lot about TA to do this. When this comes down, buy it here. This gets invalidated. What you bought up here, double it, you fuck. Double it here. If it goes to here, triple it. Well, BC, why would you do that? I'll show you why. Why is it doing that? Give me a second. Oh, shit. Sorry about that. Right here. I couldn't find this. I'll show you why. Because of this. Now, look. Now that I got your attention, I want you to see this. I'm going to hide the drawings. Here, we're in the same spot. Look, here and here. Same spot, almost the same spot dollar-wise. But why am I telling you to fucking go in and double and triple your order? Look down. We may be here at the same price point, but look, there was no reset here. We're at the same price point we were here. Look where we were. Look at the signal. We were heading down. We were nowhere near a reset. Look at where the market resets before the runs. Down here by the volume oscillator or below. Not up here. But to the untrained eye, you don't know. That's why I make fun of you guys. You guys all Valhalla. And then here, no, I'm going to wait. Now I'm telling you, step the fuck up. Put your big boy pants on. Fucking buy. Buy, double, triple. Do whatever the fuck you have to do, but you better get ready to buy because the bulls have shown that they're ready to go. They gave me that signal that they're ready to go. Now, you don't have to take it. And I told you, every fucking video I told you that when the bulls, I told you, you want to be bullish? Great. Prove it to me. And go to any video and tell me what I was looking for. On proof. Now, if I'm telling you that I need the bulls to prove it, and the bulls say, here, bitch, I'm proving it. You think I'm going to have that ego? You think there's any room for ego here? Oh, no, fuck that. We're going to go down because I just know it. No, fuck that. I don't get paid when my ego gets involved. That's going to lose me money. That's what's lost me money in the past. So why in the hell would I want to bring my ego into this shit? That has nothing to do with ego and it's everything to do with recognition. If they step up, you take that opportunity. As a trader, you want to find the right opportunity. Can you buy here and make money? Absolutely. I can buy right now. I'm going to fucking make money. Even if it drops, I'm going to make money. You know why? Because we're going to go higher. Chances are we're going to, and if we don't go higher now, we're going to go higher sooner. However, a trader looks for location, looks for the right setup, looks for the right time. But we don't know. We just don't know where that time is going to be, but we have a good way of calculating where that time could be. And that's what these Fibonacci, that's why these tools that we use are so effective, because they gives us options. They give us options so we don't have to sit there and act like we know where we're talking, act like we know where it's going to go. I don't know where it's going to go. Here's a really good option to buy. And if it drops here, guess what happens, guys? I don't think people realize this. I buy here, and then I buy the same amount here, and my new entry is no longer here. I just lowered it to here. This gets invalidated, and I double my order. I say, you know what? I'm a bull, right? Bull. Okay, fucking double what you put. And these two, double it here, and guess what? That average just goes all the way down to here. And the more heavier you buy down here, the more this shit drops. And when this thing turns around, you're now making money from here instead of here or instead of here. Because as a trader, you're making a living, so you need to get paid quicker. If you're a swing trader, you have a secular job, you don't have to worry about that. You can buy here and just wait, give it a couple months, give it a couple weeks. You're good, you're fine. I'm talking about those who want to be traders. You have to think like a trader. Everybody wants to quit their job in a bull market. Oh my God, you get all these DMs. How much do you need? That's the number one question people ask me. ABC, how much do I need to quit my job to be a full-time trader? How long you been doing this? Well, I've been watching your system. I think I got it. I've been doing so good for the past couple of months. Everyone's been doing good the past couple of months. You could fucking throw a dart at a chart and of a list of coins, and you can't lose. You cannot lose. So what does it take? It takes an entire cycle of good and an entire cycle of bad to get an average of how to measure how good you are. And that's where the test comes in to see if you're mentally prepared. Are you thinking about buying it here after a move like that? Or are you starting to think, because if you think this is a great place to buy, you're not ready yet. You're not ready. Or are you thinking that this is a good place to buy here or here, and I'm going to buy even more when it comes down lower? When you start thinking like that, that's when you can start saying, okay, now that I'm thinking that way, I'm shifting the way I'm thinking. Now I have to prove myself for the next 4 years, because it's a 4-year cycle. 2 years good, 2 years bad. And at the end of the 4 years, I started with X amount of money. Now I have this amount of money. Divide that by 4. That's what you made. Subtract what you started with. Divide it by 4. And then say, is this the same that I make in my job? Or is it less? And if it's the same thing, if it meets exactly what you're making, you still don't quit, you fuck, because you're still not thinking like a professional. You know why? Because now you forgot that in your job you have benefits, you have medical insurance. I don't even care about the fucking 401k if that's a scam, but you have medical. Do you have a family? Do you have kids? All right. Okay, now you have to factor how much that is going to cost you. Now do the math again and divide it by 4. How much are you making now? Oh yeah, exactly. Okay, now does that money that you divided, does that account for a extended bear? Does that account for a safety net? You get a hole in your roof, your transmission goes out, your wife, heaven forbid, or you get sick, you can't meet your deductible. If you ever want to become a professional trader, guys, you need to have 4 years that you can live on through it. That's a complete cycle? Do you want to be a trader in a proven asset that has a 4-year proven cycle? It's proven. You can't look back and dispute that. You're a complete fucking moron if this hasn't shown you a 4-year cycle. So if you want to be a professional trader, you better have 4 years put away. So if you're making the same amount after 4 years, you need to make sure you make double that. Then come to me and say, should I do it? Show me the proof. I say, yeah, you're ready. Yeah, you're absolutely ready. Most people don't think like that. They just don't. I know this doesn't have to do anything with the update. Sorry, guys. I got a little ahead of myself. I just want, I get those DMs from time to time, and it popped into my head. So I just wanted you to understand what it takes, guys. It's not easy. Trust me, it's not easy. It's not easy to do this. This is a very difficult profession. And this morning, waking up to being number one trader on an exchange, I can't tell you. I got moved. I literally moved. Like I went to show my wife, and I had to stop because I was getting choked up. Even like beginning to talk to her, I was getting choked up because what you don't see, all you hear is a voice. What you don't see is, like I said before, all the blood, sweat, and tears, and the frustration, and all that to get to that level. One of the biggest traders that when I first started that I would love watching, two people, Brian Beamish and the chart guys, Dan from the chart guys. I used to look up to them. I still do. I'm just giving you an example of when I first started. I'd look at them like, my God, these guys know so much. And I would hear them, and I would I want to learn, but I don't know how I'm ever going to remember that. How? You have to have years of schooling. It's just, and to be here today, to wake up and having an 81.66 win rate and being able to teach people. And that makes it even sweeter. Because you don't understand, guys, I have a Discord channel where I teach my system. And it's one thing when you have somebody who's collecting your money, I charge them $100 a month and tell them that this works, and now be able to see in public, full transparency, I can't hide. Look, this is my system. This is what I can fucking do, what I've been trying to teach you guys. This is it. This is the proof. So it was an incredible validating experience for me this morning, humbling experience this morning, and a reminder of all the mistakes that I did, all the money that I lost, and all the good that I've done, and all the good that I'm going to do, and the future that's awaiting me. And I feel incredibly blessed today, incredibly blessed. All right, guys, don't fear the higher low. Change. For once, step in for once. Buy here, 618-706-786. Try it once. And I'm not telling you to bet the farm. I'm not telling you to go into debt. I'm not telling you to use your alimony money, use your baby mama money. No, just nibble here, nibble there, there. And then come talk to me in a month and see how shifting the mentality, did it work? Is BC full of shit? And then look back at my videos and remember this line that I said that I needed for me to flip. I told you, this is not going to do it for me. This is going to do it for me. And now we're here, and now I'm living up to my end of the bargain because that's how I have to think. I have to think like a professional because my family depends on me thinking that way, or else we'll have no money. All right, guys, everyone have a really good day. If you want to be part of my copy trade system, you want to follow me, there's going to be limited seats. I'm capping out my seats, by the way. All right, just so you guys know. The exchange only allows 300 people to copy me. So my Telegram channel is going to get capped at the cap that my copy trade is, because I'm no longer giving out signals in my channel verbally, because when I started the channel, I would tell you where to buy, where to sell, no longer. It's too much work now. Now I prove to you my capabilities. So those who trust it and see it are making a ton of fucking money. Now they can just leave me alone. I don't have to text them. I don't have to tell them shit. They don't have to bother me. Nothing. I just trade the way I normally trade, and then it's all automated in the background, all automated, less work for me. So I'm no longer doing call outs. Today was the announcement. I changed my Telegram channel. So you're paying the $25 to have access to my settings and to follow me on the copy trading. You don't like that? I told them you can get the fuck out. I don't care. I got plenty of people that want to make money for doing absolutely fucking nothing. And if you want to learn it, you go to my Discord and then you pay me $100 fucking dollars. Because I told you yesterday, I told you that every video, anything that's related to BC, anything you click that says BC, I need to get paid for it. Okay, I need to get a taste. That's just how I operate. All right, guys, have a good day.